What is up, guys? IndieGamerRetro here, and welcome back to more Skyrim. Alrighty, so I jumped back on my original save, where I just did the main quest to defeat Alduin. And I'm gonna check out that Dragonborn DLC, because I guess I already did the thing to trigger the starting of it. I've been attacked by a group of people claiming to work for someone named Mirak. Whatever. I need to find out why they're trying to kill me, so I should look for the boat and windhelm they used to travel from Solstheim. Something, whatever. And I am bringing Cato Friend. I was in the process of trying to build up my smithing, because it might be closer this way. I was gonna try to get, where is it at? Dragon armor and stuff, but that's gonna take a long time. So I figure I do need some new armor. I would like to get some new armor because I'm just rocking Nordic carved armor, which is okay, I guess. It's what I have. But from what I've gathered from the DLC, there is more armor sets and weapon sets and all that. Ooh, lizard friend. Ooh. So I figure if I just get one of those armor sets, I should be fine. And I could just worry about smithing off screen and all that. So I do have like a little stockpile of iron and silver and gold ore just in my house.
Tidings.
We into Helm Docks.
Do you hate the Dark Elves?
No.
Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
But who do I spec into? You? Oh, you.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too
Solstheim.
bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Why? What happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Well, I kind of need to go there. Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
But you double your usual rate. You owe me this cultist you brought here trying to kill me. People are trying to kill me. I'm not taking no for an answer. You know what? I'll be nice.
Well, a man's got to make a living after all. Fine. We'll cast off immediately.
I'll just spend like a lot of time at all these old locations I went to, because they will repopulate after a certain amount of time. So bandit camps, caves, whatnot will go. Ooh. Oh, I can't click things. Man, I want to look up at the Auroras. Auroras
Well,
is.
here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Raven Rock discovered. Ooh. And that's smoke? Something's on fire over there. Okie dokie.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
None of your beeswax. I'm looking for Mirak. Do you know him?
Mirak,
Mirak,
I'm
okay.
not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Do you know who Merrick is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but
Are you okay,
cannot place
Kato?
it.
Tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
Why are you just so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Security being an issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstein. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
What is the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the
I
capital
didn't
of
play
Morrowind.
Morrowind, you
Been
ass.
that way ever since Mornhold
Jesus.
was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
Argonian invaded Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion? Revenge for the enslavement of their people? Or perhaps both?
That'll usually do
Whatever
it.
the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. And many more were exiled from their homeland.
Okie dokie.
Jolland, I was starting to wonder what happened to you.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked, yes, have the supplies you requested. But
what?
this load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much time.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws.
Okay, that's
Otherwise,
nice.
you'll answer to the Redoran.
Redoran Guard.
Last time I rode Jalen's ship, I was heaving my guts for a week. Dunmer weren't meant to ride on water.
Ooh. Does he get the shrine? Yeah. That looks like a boat or something over there. Okay, so it used to belong to the Empire, but then I guess they don't own it anymore and it belongs to Morrowind. Ooh, that's something over here. That looks like a something right here. That might be a something right there. That looks like a something right there. That also kind of looks like a something right here. Tyrelius's house, Morvain Manor. Nope, that's locked. And this goes. Okay, that leaves a city, town, village, settlement, whatever. Leave the populace. The hell did it just say? A bulwark. Okay, because barracks. Or something. Yeah, barracks.
Glover Mallory is a wonder with a hammer and anvil. He mended my armor like an old pro.
Oh, junk. Okay.
What? Ever seen a veteran guard before?
No, I haven't. Meh. Okay, fine. Oh, God. Jesus. Fucking Christ, cat. What was this? Ulan Ancestral Tomb or Ulan? Oh. Ah, okay. That's different. Wait, what? Ash Yam. Restores 1 point of health. Oh, that's fucking garbage. Okay, so they just dump the bodies in there. Sure, why not? Like, I don't judge. That's locked. Hello.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Out. Elder Arthroloth is grooming me to be his eventual replacement. Soon I'll be running the temple my way.
You know someone called Mirak?
Mirak. It sounds very familiar. Not someone here, but I'm not sure I can recall.
He's someone you know or not?
I can't be sure. I know I've heard that name, but it doesn't feel real. Does that make any sense?
No, it doesn't.
Non-believers are never welcome here.
Okay, fine, bye-bye. Morvain Ancestral Tomb. Nope.
Just remember, you lost.
No.
Anything you can contribute to Raven Rock will be greatly appreciated. And rewarded appropriately, of course.
How much longer do you intend to serve as his shield, Admiral?
The Redoran Council tasked me with keeping Leon
Don't let the
alive,
states of Raven
which
Rock
I've
fool
done
you.
without question for
Our
over 100
desire
years.
for Raven Rock's return to its
He's the
former
closest
glory
thing
is as
I've
strong
had
as
to
the
We all owe him our lives. Am I to suddenly turn my back?
I'm sorry, my love. It's this island. It's never felt the same since we left Vardenfell. It's as though a part of me is missing.
Every Dunmer left a piece of themselves behind when they departed our homeland. All we can do is make the most of what we have.
Okay, what are we saying?
On behalf of House Redoran and as Counselor of Raven Rock, I bid you welcome.
You know someone called Mirak?
Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and yet I cannot place the name.
Anything about him?
I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream.
You rule all of Solstheim?
Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway.
Raven Rock is the only settlement on the island?
Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and weaklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. You've never heard of House Redoran?
No, I
We're the
didn't
mightiest
play
of the great houses,
Morrowind.
and we lead the council, the ruling body of Morrowind.
Council, you mean there's no Jarl?
This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Drez, Indoril, Sadras, and Redoran.
You said Redoran leads the council.
Well, of course. With 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory.
Sounds rather complicated.
Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library.
Okay, so what happened to the mine?
It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago. Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving...
All we can do is make
You
the
look
most
able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Is what, Mirak?
Why does that sound so familiar? There's no one here by that name, and yet I swear I've heard it.
Let me get out of this for a second. That sounds very loud. Let me just, like, try that. No.
As the wife to the second counselor, why does that sound so familiar? There's no one here by that name, and yet I swear I've heard it.
Counselor, I'm afraid there's been another ash.
Where did you hear the name?
I don't know. It almost feels like a dream. Something about a temple on the island.
Fortunately, none. Captain Veleth.
Who's your husband?
Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday.
You worry much on your husband's behalf.
He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
Perhaps you return to Morrowind.
I assure you, if I could convince Adril to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Adril and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings.
You haven't told him how you feel?
I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Adril no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock. Adil and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold.
Sounds like quite a sight.
I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain.
You mentioned you lost something?
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
Was it aboard a ship?
Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine?
How do you know?
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers.
See if I can find the book for you.
Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio.
Okay, so I gotta find a book or something. Or whatever a folio is.
Make way!
The retching netch?
Teldrin Serro, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you.
I want someone named Mirak. Called Mirak,
Did
even.
I know someone by that name? Someone that wanted something.
What did you want?
Maybe I'm just confused. I can't be sure. All right, then.
It's like everyone's... Seems like they've heard of him, or they know the name, but they can't quite recall why they know that name. Hello.
This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. What's the point trying to make a life here? I think so, but I'm not sure where I heard the name.
Is there anything you can tell me?
I don't know why. I'm thinking about a temple here on the island. Maybe it was just a bad dream.
You don't like it on Solstheim?
Don't like it. I hate it. Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that?
Why not return to Morrowind?
Oh, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could. But I'm not sure I could do that to my father. I think it would break his heart. We've already lost my mother. I don't want to leave him alone.
How'd your mother die?
We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible.
Oops.
Keep yourself safe.
I'm
Solstheim's
sorry to hear
still
that.
a dangerous place.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer that will ever grace your lips.
I can't ask him about Mirak? Well, your inn has an unusual name.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sue Jammer in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised.
Doesn't sound unusual.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at Finetch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground.
What did Netch do?
Well, the bottle broke on Finetch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted.
What the fuck?
Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that Netch was sick.
Now I get it.
True story, friend. True story.
Meh.
Watch yourself out there.
Can't
Looks like
ask
an ash storm might be brewing.
them about whatchamacallit. Hello? No. Hiyo? No, god damn it. Hiyo? Meh. Oop, that's oop. Okay then.
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our misfortunes?
This is called Mirak.
I think I maybe had a dream about someone with that name.
Tell me about your dream.
It was very strange. Was I building something? A shrine down on the beach near the Earthstone? I'm not sure.
Special mining gear?
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item.
What's an East Empire pendant?
It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
Where can you find them?
They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them.
Yeah, well, what do you sell?
Take a look.
You sell some weapons. Ooh. Chitin armor. Skilled armor, steel armor. Meh.
East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. What's the point trying to make a life here?
Oh,
Meh.
that's not someone who lives in Raven Rock, I don't think. But it sounds so familiar.
Somewhere on Solstheim?
Maybe. I can't help but think of some sort of temple on the island. Why would that be?
Keep yourself safe.
My husband Bendel feared
Solstice
visitors
is a
would
dangerous
shun Raven
place.
Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken. Mirak. I'm sure I've heard that name before. Haven't I? Was it in a dream? May your path be free from danger.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods?
I think so, but I can't remember how I know him. Or maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
Do you know him or not?
I'm not sure. I think so. But the only thing that comes to mind is a shrine near the Earthstone.
What will you give me for these?
Well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make a deal. Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients?
I don't think so.
though it sounds like a name I've heard before. I hear that name, and I see a temple here on Solstheim. What could that mean? Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients.
I work for
wherever I
Mokul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Yeah.
No, wait. I recognize the name, but I'm not sure why. I don't know. I feel strange just thinking about it. A temple, maybe. Here on the island, something about a temple?
Mokul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
My husband Vendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes?
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Miserable.
Wow, the fuzz over a simple pickaxe.
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
You just get the guard to find Cretius?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name.
Which is it, yes or no?
I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
Okay. Bone mold. Chitin.
You tell Cretius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, Serial. Do I? I was going to say no, but somehow I feel like I do. Does that make any sense?
Is someone here in Raven Rock?
No, I'm sure of that. And yet, I think I had a dream of a temple, and he was there. Pleasant journey, Serial.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's like possibly a mass brainwash kind of thing. Or something. Everyone's saying they feel like it's like a weird dream or something. Reach the Temple of Mirak. And where is that? He's there. Way the fuck up there, really? That's like way the fuck up there. But where's Woods or Phases?
I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
Okie dokie.
Who in the blazes are you? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
Perhaps I could help.
Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
Okay.
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better.
What's your proof?
My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else.
The key is to the lock section?
It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone.
Why are you telling me all this?
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us. Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me. I recognize the name, but I don't know how I know it. It sounds so familiar. It's so strange. I feel like it's from a dream. Something about the Earthstone and a shrine. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, we want his pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place.
Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. Be careful down there.
Why you're leading Cretius on, I'll never I think so, but from where? I can't recall. It's difficult. Something about it doesn't feel right. That temple here on the island. That's all I can recall. Be careful out there.
Okie dokie. You know, I'm already pushing like 40-something minutes. I don't really feel like jumping into a dungeon this late in the Vidya. But I do want to check something out. Hopefully that doesn't take me very long. Excuse me. Well, here's your shit.
Find my pick. So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
After all that, why?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
As you said, it was on a ship that sank just off the coast. There's this ship, or at least it looks ship-shaped. Yeah, look, you can see it from here. Ooh, something's happening over there. Ah, you bastard. Really?
You are nothing.
Ash spawn?
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
Why did they bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'll be glad to lend you a hand, I guess.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. I might know someone, or maybe not. I can't remember. I can't. I just can't be sure. I think maybe he had something to do with a temple. A temple here on the island. Does that help? Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Ooh. Gold ore. Ooh. Declaration of war. Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities have been ignored numerous times. Therefore, I have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim is hostile and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. What? I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth, whatever, will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. Be no further communications between us. General Falks Carius, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmouth. You know what? I'll deal with that later. Ooh. Dead guard is dead. I'll take all your shit. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Hold on. Come here.
Speak to me. Okay, let us see what we have.
I didn't tell you to put it on, silly.
What's next?
I think he just auto-equips whatever's like stronger. Bastard. Come on.
What do you need?
Nothing. I meant to stand up. Oh yeah, it's here. I could just come back and just loot that shit. Heartstone, I don't know what that's for. Ah, you fuck. Ooh. Big old coin purse. So it should be here somewhere, she said. Give me that.
Bandits never wash.
Fuck.
Can usually
Ooh.
tell them a mile away.
Guardian Lock. Lusty Argonian Maid Folio. I wonder why it didn't show up in the quest screen. That's fine. Yeah. A chorus reaches the end of his life, his body. That stuff.
You lost?
Nope, here's your thing.
You aren't here with bad news. You have. You have no idea what this means to me, to my family. Reclamations, bless you. Well, you've certainly proven your worth
pie's
around here to me.
possessed.
Please, accept this gift as a token of my appreciation. Good journey, traveler.
Oh god, I'm heavy again. God damn it.
You want to talk?
Jesus Christ.
What are we trading?
I'm so heavy. That looks
If you
weird.
need anything else, just ask.
If you need a ride back to the mainland, Gallon's the only way off this swamp.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and just call it here, guys. I guess when I come back, I will make my way all the way up here to the Temple of Mirak and see what that's all about. Or I might head into the mine and do that thing first and then go to the Temple of Mirak. I don't know yet. There's something about an earth stone. Is that... That kind of looks like a stone, but I can't really make out what that looks like from here. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and just take care of all that stuff. When I come back, I still have that captain to go talk to and deliver that message, but I could just do that next time. So until then, this is IndieGamerRetro on Skyrim. Later, guys.